Okay, this next video is on transposition, and that is kind of a sticky topic. It's a little more difficult than some of the other things that you'll be responsible for on the exam. If you missed the last class, you missed a really thorough review of transposition, so it would be really important to pay close attention to this if you did not attend that class or if you're having trouble with the concept. So, what you'll need to do in your midterm is you'll need to translate a chord progression or a sequence of chords that I've spelled out in a particular key. You'll have to translate that to Roman numerals, and then you'll have to translate it using those Roman numerals, translate that to another key. So, let's start with a progression in the key of G. Now, just for the heck of it, we'll do a little bit of review about how we figure out the chords in the key of G. You can just help me out here. Give me some positive energy, okay? Think the correct answers. Are you ready? I want some chords in the key of G. I'm going to create a song. I'm going to write a song in the key of G that you're going to transpose. So help me out. What chords am I allowed to play in the key of G? What chords will be major? The 1, 4, and the 5 chord. I might have written that too high. I'll write it again. 1, 4, and the 5 chord. In the key of G, the 1 chord is a G. What's the 4 chord? G, A, B, C. When in doubt, spell out the alphabet. If you're at all confused, spell it out. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Write those Roman numerals above. That's the best way to do it, probably, quickest way. So, what's my 5 chord? D chord. The minor chords are going to be an A minor, B minor, and 6th chord is an E minor. That's what I can choose from. So, I'm going to write a song. The song's going to start with the G, because most songs will start on the chord that is the 1 chord. It's home. It's telling you, hey, this is home. I'll have a G chord, what the heck, I'll go to a 4 chord. Then I'll go to an A minor chord. Then how about a D chord? And then maybe back to a G, E minor chord, a D, and then I'll go back home on a G. So I have this nice cadence here, this 5-to-1 cadence that we talked about in class, a powerful cadence to end, to give closure to my song. Okay, so on your exam you're going to see something just like this. You're going to see a sequence of chords, and I'll ask you to transpose this chord progression from the key of G into the key of C or the key of D. I'll have you do the key of D right now, and then what you can do is you can write down this progression, and on your own you can translate it into the key of C to make sure that you've understood this whole process. So, step 1, change these into Roman numerals. Okay, the Roman numerals are going to be our Rosetta Stone. They're going to help us to translate. So, our G chord is a 1, our C chord is a 4, A minor chord, 2, D chord, 5. Okay, now I can even save myself some time. I can just find all the 1 chords. Okay, E minor chord was a 6, and a D is a 5. So my sequence of chords is 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 6, 5, 1. Now, I'm just going to erase these chords because we don't need them anymore. The Roman numerals represent those chords. So we've got 1, 4, minor 2, 5, 1, minor 6, 5, and 1. Okay? Translate that now into the key of D. Okay? To do that, we need to know how the key of D works. Key of D, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Is that the key of D? Is that D major scale? Is that a D major scale? No, it's not. There's something wrong with that. Okay, as you know, because you watched the other videos, if you have this down pat, you know that we need an F sharp and a C sharp. Next, Roman numerals. In the key of D, D is 1, E is 2, minor 3, 4, 5, minor 6, and we just ignore these. Don't even need to worry about them. They're not going to be pertinent. Okay, now let's translate. A 1 chord in the key of D is a D. 4 chord is a G. the 2 chord, E minor. Do not forget to write minor sign, a little small m with a line over it, because I really want to make sure you're not trying to cheat me by writing m's that kind of look big and or kind of look small, that look medium, or I'm not sure if you know that if it's major or minor. You need to indicate whether the chord is major or minor. 5 chord, A major. The 1 chord, again we have a D. Okay, this is getting a little messy. The 6 chord is going to be a B minor. The 5 chord, A major, and back to a D. So, don't need this anymore. Figured that out. My chord progression is going to be D, G, E minor, A, D, B minor, A, D. It's the same progression as the key of G, using different chords. It sounds the same. I could write the same lyrics, sing the same kind of melody, but I have to sing it either higher or lower, and I have to move it to work in this key. I have to use the ingredients of this key. That's how this works. So, now translate this into the key of C. All you need are the Roman numerals, right? That's all you need. 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 6, 5, and a 1. That's all you need. Translate that to the key of C, and you'll know that you have this down pat. All right. That's it for transposition. Good luck.